How did you feel with your performance in the wedding today? Any areas you can improve on before the next wedding?
You said the wedding? Is that what you said? The wedding? Like as in the ceremony? The wedding.
Execution, synergy. I gave 100%. You know how it goes. Next question.
He's shaking his head. He said the wedding. He's talking about the wedding. The wedding? The wedding. You talking about the wedding? You have a wedding?
Yeah.
I would say I did good, but what next wedding? Ryan's only getting married once.
There's a wedding? The wedding from the other day? Or are we talking about the wedding? Or are we talking about the reception?
I mean, I definitely played a key role in the game. Probably wouldn't have been as successful without me. Now, as far as Ryan goes, that's a whole nother story.
After the wedding. This reception. Yeah, the reception that I give my life for, that I die for. Blood, sweat. The wedding? He said wedding. You talking about the wedding? You talking about the wedding?
Yeah.
Man, he talking about the wedding. Man.
I'm solid. Ghost in the post, Saint in the paint. There's nothing I can improve on. Zombie should just wait on the line for a 3.
We think your
You
bride
talking about the wedding?
We think your bride was good.
Or the
with limited
reception.
use.
I gave it all for Ryan, 110%, and my performance, I was solid, like always.
Would you say
I'm talking about the reception that I practice all night for. I leave my heart out on the floor, on the dance floor, at the reception, eating the crab cakes. They don't have crab cakes at the ceremony. It's at the reception.
We think your bride was good with limiting tears today. Would you say that she carried the team?
She most definitely carried the team. After all, she is a coach. She puts our whole heart into this team.
100%. Gretch, she's the real MVP. Now, her tears were because of Ryan's performance.
For sure, she carried the team. She threw that ass back and maintained a solid position the whole game.
Yes, Queen, she did. Wish I could say the same about the groom.
As for the groom, we all know he tends to hog the spotlight a bit due to his feel of needing to take control of all pressure situations. Was any of that noticeable? And if it was, did it help the team succeed?
I mean, Ryan's always been one to hog the spotlight. That's just fine by me. I already get my shine on. What I'm worried about is him hogging the C-suit. I'm always passing him the ball. Could you please hit your boy with the plate?
As they say, pressure makes diamonds. So obviously, there's a reason why he picked me to hold the ring at all times. Have you seen Ryan's assist to turnover ratio? It's at it. So it's a good thing I'm here. He needs a good teammate. And then we just look at the stats here. I mean, 60. Okay, so good thing he has his teammates on the offensive boards, because if this guy's gonna go for 60 on his last game ever, he's gonna need some help.
I don't think hogging the spotlight is a choice in Ryan's case with his big head.
I mean, the only spotlight Ryan will get will be on Shaq in a hole tonight or on Not So Top 10.
Yeah, he was aight. Always trying to look all tough and shit. But everyone knows that he'll have a good cry with his good pal LeBron later at their sleepover.
How did the maid of honor and best man fare today in terms of managing their respective responsibilities? Did the bride or the groom rely more heavily on their confidence? How did it chip?
Well, as maid of honor, I feel it was a major key to be there, not just for the bride, but for my sister. Most importantly, to keep her from killing Ryan.
The best man in the world. The best man in the world. Y'all could go back to your jobs tomorrow, the next day, do the same thing. While I live my life, go back onto my yacht with D-Wade, doing Snapchat, playing Pokemon Go.
I mean, well, they are the beta dogs on the court. They get everything done when they need it to be done. They stepped up their game, really followed through. When needed most, Kate really stepped up her game. I mean, you could even call her the Klay Thompson of the game.
Austin was truly a playmaker out there, really picking up the team's slack. from Ryan. Ryan's overall performance. He really dominated both ends of the court, and he displayed his great precision on dropping those dimes everywhere.
I can't say anything bad about Kate or Austin, but I did peep Ryan crying into Austin's arms before the wedding.
For as long as you've known the couple, what dynamic makes Ryan and Gretch so compatible?
Even though they have a relationship like Tom and Jerry, they still walk out looking like Mickey and Minnie Mouse. They're goals.
I mean, have you seen these two together? What kind of question is that even? Definitely a dynamic duo to look up to.
Gretchen is the only one that I can actually see put up with Ryan. We can all agree that Ryan is the lucky one here. I mean, have you seen the previous teams he's been on? Because I have. And let's just say he was never going to get a ring there.
I would say they're like Bonnie and Clyde, except they don't get shot.
This ain't rocket science. Gretch makes cheesy potatoes, Ryan eats cheesy potatoes. Simple as that.
You may know the story of how the couple got together that most people don't. From what you know, who did most of the courting and flirting in their early stages?
Ooh, we never spill team secrets.
Well, I've known Zamora to be the aggressor, so naturally. Wait, you know what? I know what you're trying to do here. I had a buddy of mine in LA spill some secrets and he got in some trouble. So, nice try, TMZ.
It all started at a coffee shop, but I guess I'll tell you the rest later.
I think a little bit too close to Gretchen to be spilling all these details, but let's just say it was Ryan.
I would say I just left the two alone for 5 minutes and the rest is history. I think Ryan fumbled and fell on her face, but I don't know. Weak ankle maybe.
Who between the two in their relationship has to put up with more BS than the other person in terms of dealing with each other, and why?
Shout out to Gretchen, because she can put up with all his BS. I had to deal with that all throughout high school.
Yeah, shout out to Gretchen because I've been dealing with Ryan's BS since I was born as his god sister.
Couldn't I just answer this? Ryan's the lucky one.
Does anyone stand out as to who wears the pants in the relationship?
Gretchen does, because girls rule. You know what? She ain't sorry. Gretchen definitely. I don't think Ryan wears pants anyway.
Wearing the pants? Black t-shirt, red shorts, J's. I ain't never seen Ryan wear pants. Gretch all day.
I mean, how often do you see Zamora in pants? Always rocking the shorts and the tens. Gretch wins.
Ryan finally gets to put on some pants, although they're gonna be the kind with buttons on the side, because we're gonna get in that car with the just married sign, head over to the honeymoon, and they come off, and it's game time. We need a Riley Curry up here soon. Not me, Riley.
We've heard from Gretch before that Ryan has trouble being romantic. Do you have any tips or suggestions for him?
Surprises and a lot of cute ass dates, really. Like, come on, brother.
Honestly, just hand over the credit card and take her to Louis. Simple as that.
As for Gretch, any tips on how she could survive being married to Ryan?
I think food and sports is the way to his heart.
Easy. Just make sure he's always fed. We all know how hangry he can get.
If all else fails, 2 words. Player option.
Patience is key, but just make sure you feed him and just understand him really well.
Just feed the man and cuddle with him at night.
When you think you've had enough, go to Straits for bottomless mimosas.
Just have communication, love, and a lot of Stella.
This is for soda. Anything is possible!
Your teammates this evening commemorated you on the great job you did in holding back your tears. Roselle said earlier that if anything, the groom shedded more tears than yourself. What do you make of those compliments?
That's how it's supposed to be. I mean, I'd question everything if he didn't cry. I mean, look at me. And on top of that, I had my makeup done. Do you expect me to cry down the aisle and mess up my face? Hell no.
Teammates also commented on the groom and him being accustomed to hogging the spotlight in the highest points that occurred tonight. Diane said he performed himself to making the not top 10 plays of the night as well as shocking the four thoughts.
I mean, the day was about me mostly today, so he can't really steal it from me because all his friends love me and they just poke fun of him all the time. So he can't really steal my shine today.
A big question that is still being asked is how you and Ryan actually got together. Now that you guys are married, could you possibly give us some insight on how you two really started? Kate only mentioned the coffee shop.
Let's just keep this really G and really short. It started on Facebook when I was looking on eBay, and he said, "Where are you getting me?" And I was like, "I don't even know you." So next question.
Any comment as to who puts up with more BS than the other?
Actually, he puts up more BS because I'm pretty strong-willed and aggressive. When I get in that moment, it just gets really hot for me. So yeah. Next question.
We know that you wore a dress tonight and Ryan was in dress pants, but everyone on the team agrees that you wear the pants in this relationship. Do you agree?
Well, I can't say our squad lied. So you know that saying, "Happy wife, happy life." I think that pretty much sums up the whole situation. So, I think I do. Got the ring.
Earlier in the post-wedding interviews, there was some sense that Ryan has been struggling with being romantic, although they offered him tips on how to turn it around. I think it would be best to ask the direct person it affects. Can you provide any input?
Well, he should probably take me on some dates and surprise me with some flowers. And it's been 6 years, so we gotta keep it fresh. So if you want this thing to last, bang, we gotta keep it sexy and fresh.
Now you guys have earned the ring. The wedding is over. What happens next?
I mean, I guess we could add someone to the squad, maybe have a baby or something, and then we gotta choose some godparents or something. That's gonna be a whole nother process, but we got some prospects in mind.
With the wedding finally over, are there any particular teammates that stand out to you in terms of the performance and role they played in your achievement today?
I gotta say my brother Ray. I mean, he was on fleek more than all the other groomsmen. As a matter of fact, he was probably more on fleek than some of the bridesmaids. He pretty much became the same animal, but a different beast.
Comments on how the bride held back her tears?
2 words. Photoshop.
Romulo mentioned tonight that Austin was out there making you look good, putting you in the right spots, knowing when to pick up the slack. Osman also inputted that your best man sport vision was 2015. LASIK at that. In summary, Rizal put a rumor out that you cried in Austin's arms during warm-ups. How do you feel about your best man?
Man, that's my point guard, man. Don't you ever berate him, ever. Without him, I'd have no ring right now.
With the spotlight being large on you tonight, some folks figured that you were unable to handle the pressure. Diane said you could possibly end up on Shaq in the pool. Austin here mentioned that you were trying to aim to go out there and put up your best individual performance regardless of team effort. How do you reflect on that?
It doesn't matter. I mean, I didn't see them in front of Father Brandon for all 48 minutes. And in the ceremony, I mean, I didn't see them walking down the aisle first. At the end of the day, the record books are going to say that we're married, with no asterisk there.
Out of all the people who are on the team, you've known Rizal and Romulo for pretty much all their lives. They were asked how they were able to put up with the BS you put out on a regular basis. Both of them agree that you can be a handful when it comes to life away from the cameras, and that Gretch might have to deal with a lot more than you yourself have to do, too. Would you agree?
Wait, what is this, Bash the Groom Night? I just got a ring tonight and this is what you guys are talking about? I mean...
Give me your ring.
What do you want me to say?
Well, in continuing the current topic, the others also gave their thoughts on how to handle you in a relationship when you're going through tantrums. Most of them said that food would make you least grumpy in those situations. find that speaker.
Man, what is with the drama questions tonight? You know what? Yeah, it's true. As a matter of fact, pass the popcorn. Extra salt, please.
Your bride ended her press conference saying that she's already looking into the next draft. This time looking to draft for godparents and she wants to start on having a baby already. Is this true?
Baby? Talking about a baby? Well, I mean, baby?